Hi guys, just a little video to update you on the AP Government exam for this year. First, I want to start off by saying that I'm really sad that we will not get to see each other in person this school year, and that that your senior year is ending in such a strange way. All of your teachers, including myself, were, very sad about this. And, our heart just really goes out to each of you during this really crazy, weird time. And please don't hesitate to reach out to us and keep in contact, regarding your situation or whatever it may be. And, we want you to finish strong and, get this AP exam credit and get you guys prepared for this, because you guys have put a lot of hard work into this year. So we just want to ensure that you guys get the credit you deserve. So let's talk about the exam itself, the AP US History Government exam. It is still a very excellent test to take, even after all the alterations they've made. It's an excellent test to take for you guys. So, when is the AP US History Government and Politics exam? The exam will be 1 week later than its original date, so it'll be Monday, May 11th at 4 p.m. You'll need to log on to the College Board website by 3:30 p.m. to access the online testing system and get all set up. What are you going to need for this AP US Government and Politics exam? You need an electronic device that is reliable and that has internet access, stable, reliable, all of that. Either, whether it's a phone, a tablet, a laptop, or a desktop. If you do not have a device, a working device, and do not have internet accessibility that's reliable, please contact me immediately. We need to get that set up and figured out right away, okay? I know this is way before the exam, but, just trying to make sure that you guys have the access that you need to be able to get ready and also then take the test and be able to submit it and all that good stuff. So, which units may be assessed on this one? So, it's only Unit 1 through 3. They've cut out Unit 4 and 5. And Unit 1 through 3, we've covered all the content. These are good units. So, Foundations of American Democracy, the branches government, civil liberties, civil rights. So, let's look at a little bit more in detail. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see here the different chapter topics that we've already gone over that it'll cover. Constitution, federalism, legislative, executive, bureaucracy, judiciary, civil liberties, and civil rights. And here you see from the College Board, the specific topics that are within those three, okay? Just ignore those exam weights because obviously those have definitely changed now. So, what is the format of the AP Government and Politics exam? There will be 2 free response questions. There, in the original it's 4, but this one only have 2. So, the argumentative essay, it's a number 4 question. That's what you guys understood when we were in class. It's the number 4 question. Number 4 being that argumentative essay, where they always ask you, does the president have too much power? Explain your reason why you think it is or isn't so. So you'll have 25 minutes to write that essay. Guys, you can absolutely write that mini essay in 25 minutes. I've made you guys write, 2 free response questions at the end of, your multiple choice, within an hour time frame. So you guys can absolutely do this. And they've actually taken out a part of the argumentative essay. They've taken out the very last, what in class I always called, it's the last sentence, but we know on the actual exam it'll be the last paragraph. So that being the rebuttal, that whole like address the other side and blah blah blah. We do not need that. So in fact, they've even taken out that part. So that's really good for you guys. So 5 minutes after that, 25 minutes of writing, and you guys, you got to time yourself. You got to be right on the timing. You have 5 minutes to upload to the College Board. This will be 60%. This argumentative essay, 60% of the exam score. So it has a little bit more weight than the number 1 question. You guys always understood this as my number 1 question. It's officially, with fancy language, it's called the concept application question. So they give you a scenario. They'll give you a little paragraph of a Congress member stating something, and you're trying to identify, well, uh, what's happening here in government, what power is being exercised, or whatever it may be here. So you got 15 minutes to complete that concept application question and 5 minutes to then upload it to the College Board. This will be 40% of your exam score. So now you're thinking, oh, this is OpenNote. It's going to be great. Really, really be careful. This is true, but yes, there's a strict time limit. Guys, they have limited the time so that you do not have the ability to get through your notes or Google it real fast or whatever. They've made sure that these are a non-Googleable question in the sense that you can't just simply be like, just Google it and then write it down. They've created these so that their concept application, and you guys have done this in class, it's nothing new. But so that you don't flat out just define this. It's you have to identify, well, which concept can I recall out of my memory, and then I could maybe apply it to some situation. Believe me, they've made sure that they've gone through test prep books and, internet searches so that you guys can't just Google this information, okay? But it's very doable. Strict timeline. You'll run out of time if you're trying to use your resources. So, you really want to rely on just focusing on the test, writing down your answer, whether it's on paper and you're going to upload a picture, or more preferably, you're going to type in your answer into the College Board test site and submit it that way. So the questions are designed specifically so you do not just find the answers in a textbook or online. So just keep that in mind, guys. Take the practice and the review series that we're doing with you guys. So, can you phone a friend? You're thinking that now. You do not even need to think about any type of academic dishonesty. If your moral compass isn't strong enough to guide you, you need to realize that the College Board takes the integrity of the exam very serious. If they do not have a serious exam that people can cheat on, then guess what? Major colleges like Harvard, Yale, or any other college, most colleges in the United States, wouldn't accept these credits. So they need to make sure that they take cheating very seriously, and they do. Here's a statement by the College Board they gave to us. At a minimum, test takers should understand that those attempting to gain an unfair advantage will either be blocked from testing or their AP scores will be canceled, and their high school will be notified as well as colleges or organizations to which the students have already sent any College Board scores. So you don't want that happening, including an SAT score. And they can be prohibited from taking a future AP exam, which to you guys, I mean, obviously that doesn't apply because you're seniors, but still, they would send a notification to anybody who's received your College Board scores, which is all the colleges you're obviously applying for. So just, guys, don't cheat. Don't cheat. That's it. And last but also very importantly in this presentation, guys, you can absolutely do it. Each and every one of you got full faith. I know that you can do this. And we will, get through this together. I will be with you every step of the way, except for obviously on the final exam. But we can absolutely do this. I know these are crazy, trying, weird times, but we're going to make sure that you guys can earn the credit that you have worked for. Okay. So just one more thing that I want to go over. And I'll attach this obviously in the post that I attached this video to, is the modified rubric here. We're not going to go over this in super detail right now, but I just want to point out these green boxes. So they've extended the number of points that you can get for those two questions, free response questions, the argumentative essay, the first question that you'll have to answer, and then the second question you'll answer, the concept application, or number one question as you guys know it. They've here explained, what they need to do. The only thing that they have, so what they've altered for the argumentative essay is that they have taken out the last point. You don't need to address the opposing side in this, that's dropped. You don't need to do that. And they've given an additional point to award points to each piece of evidence separately, okay, which is nice. Must provide 2 examples of evidence relevant to the topic or of the prompt. May or may not have a claim or thesis, but of course, in order to reach that 4 points, which you guys need, you need to have a claim, a thesis, have 2 pieces of evidence. One piece of evidence has to come from that little bulleted list that you always get on the argumentative essay, and then the other you need to retrieve from your memory something in the course that also helps you support your idea. Okay, For 2020 only, 2 points will be awarded for students who provide 2 examples. So they're being generous. Um, and of course, explaining why those 2 pieces of evidence help answer the question. So each piece of evidence that is supported with the reasoning will earn 1 point. So for at least one piece of evidence, so this is the still for the argumentative essay. Okay, this is great stuff. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free, obviously, to email me and I'll get back to you. And I look forward to reviewing with you guys. And please always, email if you have questions or concerns. I appreciate it. Bye.